About 3 years ago, I'd gotten up on a Saturday morning. My wife and 2 kids were still asleep, so I took advantage of the time to catch up on some wrestling that I had DVR'd. I started watching, got hungry, got up, went to go make myself some breakfast. I was only gone for a couple minutes. I walk out to the living room and I find my 3-year-old daughter sitting on the floor entranced watching the wrestling that was on TV. I watched her for a little bit. She stared at the screen, never took her eyes off of it. Finally, I paused the match to ask her if she wanted some breakfast. She turns to me, doesn't answer my question about breakfast, but says, "Daddy, why are those men fighting in their underwear?" Fast forward to the pandemic, I started collecting the Hasbro wrestling figures from my childhood. My daughter loves looking at them and talking to me about them, and she loves to draw pictures. But the problem is she has now taken to drawing her favorite one of the figures, Ric Flair, and she just draws a man in red tights. I am not looking forward to the day I have to explain to her teacher she is not drawing a man in red underwear. She's drawing Ric Flair, and she loves professional wrestling.
Hey, I'd imagine that's the huge dilemma as a parent. I don't know if dilemma is the correct word, but you come to a crossroads. Does the kid love wrestling or not? And you had a major moment. You got to sit there and watch your child watch wrestling and be like, ooh, is she into it or is she not? And the fun part is to see, yeah. And how could you not be? Wrestling's great. The characters, the action, the drama, the men in their little tighty whities or tighty reddies in this part. I'm all for the empowerment of the little girls drawing their favorite wrestlers in class. But yeah, that's going to be a fun talk with her teacher at some point. And I hope she continues doing it and draws wrestlers in their underpants until she's 20 years old and can do it full time as a job. Anything could be a job. This is a job. This is my job. Hey, thanks for watching. That call was part of a whole podcast called Wrestling Anonymous. Listen to the whole thing weekly. Wherever you listen to your podcast, go subscribe. While you're at it, subscribe right here on YouTube to Colt Cabana's channel. Thank you.